Gamers, one and all. We're back with some Elden Ring wrong. Let me tell you a little bit about what our journey to becoming Elden Lord is going to be like. If you're watching this on YouTube, you'll pause and play this whenever you so desire, but we've had some spotty Elden Ring streaming. I shouldn't say spotty, I've just been doing it 1 or 2 times a week for a little bit, with an interruption in the middle. But this week, we are doing non-stop Elden Ringing. Non-stop Elden Ringing until we have beaten the game. And we are plugging right along. In the last episode, we had just entered the consecrated snowfields that for some reason I want to call the consecrated snowplow, which is not a thing. And as many of you know, I like to be a little methodical in my journeying through. I rushed to go get the map fragment, and then I started to come up with a plan of exploration. And when we began our day yesterday, we dug our way into this inner area, fought a magma worm, found a little cave. And what I was going to do is I was going to zigzag up and down like this and clear off this shard before doing everything on the other side of the river. And I had a whole bunch of markers along here, and you can even see some of the remaining markers that I have here that were going to be just a loose pathing plan. What wound up happening is I worked my way up here, and then we had a teleporter that took us right to this minor Erdtree, and I went, all right, I guess I'll sweep up here. I still have my markers to remind me of where to pick up where I left off, but then I'm going to zigzag my way through, and suddenly I realized something that I didn't see when I first looked at the consecrated snowplow. This bridge points up to this area up here. And I went, wait a minute, is this the Haligtree? I sort of assumed that the Haligtree was an alternate name to the Erdtree. Because, you know, you have Margit the Fell, then you have Morgott the Last King, right? Things have different names in this world, which, you know, is common in real life, right? You got New York City, you also have the Big Apple. So I assumed that this was going to be linking somewhere to get me to go into this tree outside of this Elden Throne. And it's funny, I was actually, before we began this YouTube recording segment, I even noted, you know, as I was trying to follow along, I was imagining, hey, I think there's a path here. And then I noticed that this Frenzied Flame prescription is really close to this area. Here's the Cathedral of the Forsaken where we fought Mog. Frenzied Flame prescription is somewhere down here. And I do want to go through Deeproot Depths, but I don't know if this is just incidental or whatever. But anyways, I thought that this hidden path to the Haligtree would bring me to here. But then all of a sudden I noted, is this actually the Haligtree? I thought this entire thing was just a beautiful artistic thing, and I was blown away when I discovered that I can actually go into Ordina. This door just blocks off a segment, not entrance to the entire thing. We made our way across here, and I've been spending all the last stream going into the Haligtree, and now we're at Elphael, the brace of the Haligtree, which is just such a beautiful name and such a beautiful concept. So, if we take a look at some of my stats, I have played for 157 hours. I'm at level 149. We're taking our sweet time. In terms of the equipment that we like using, the heavy cross Naginata, Clawmark Seal for healing incantations and various other magics. I just got this purple torch, St. Trina's torch. It causes sleep buildup. I've never really used the torch, but whatever. And of course our fingerprint stone shield with tanky, going crazy in Tank Town. If we actually look at my status, you can see that my poise is 133, and I have so much endurance that I medium roll with this. Hell yeah. So let me tell you a little bit the plan for today. I have one plan that I'm definitely going to do. Try to beat this area. I have no idea how long it is. I have no idea if I need to go all the way out to these additional braces, but I think this area is beautiful. Love, love, love the Haligtree. When we return from the Haligtree, I do want to finish off the rest of this area down here, right? Just want to sort of clear this off. I've decided I want to leave this area for last. I want to leave this area right here for the last. For no other reason, I've just chosen that. I also want to do Deeproot Depths pretty soon here, because I landed in the Great Waterfall Crest, made my way across these little spindly trees, and I've managed to get to this thing. And I don't know if there's anything more to explore, or if this is it, or whatever. I'm still so curious how the hell to get over to this thing. I mean, probably Shifa River Valley and Nokron is my favorite area in the entire game, and I've always been curious about what's up there. As we're going into this, big reminder, no spoilers, no backseating, no nothing. I don't want to know a single thing. I want to figure this all out on my own. If you're curious where we're at, only use proper nouns. So, for instance, if there was a boss in this game named Harry, it's totally great to be like, has Sean fought Harry yet? That's fine. But if you're like, has Sean fought Harry, the final boss of Elphael? You know, like... Excuse me, what? If you're using those proper nouns, just like, oh, you know fight against Harry? That's great. If you start putting in more qualifiers, has Sean, even if you say, has Sean beaten the boss of this area? That's a spoiler. That's a spoiler because not all areas have bosses at the end of them. Don't ask about anything future looking. Oh, I know what we're doing here. Hell yeah. Elden Ring 12. Hey. And also, no joke spoilers under any circumstance ever. Joke spoilers will be treated as real spoilers. And the example that we used before is there was a joke spoiler where someone said, hey, spoiler, day 9 might die in the next boss. And that's a spoiler because I didn't know there was a boss nearby. And invariably there was a boss really close nearby. And it took away that sort of joy of experiencing things. It's so funny to see the starting area guys here in the game. You can obviously drop right down. Okay, so we're going to need to be a little careful about how we go through these areas. Excalibur Z says this is why these games are the best and worst to experience from a stream perspective. I mean, people have actually been terrific. There's not really been that many issues at all. Goodbye. Smithing Stone 8. Feeling great. This connects back. That's some of that Golden Order magic going on. So, let me see for a moment. If I go to my inventory and look at my crafting materials, we have 3 Smithing Stone 8s. And so if we get a 4th one, we can get our Naginata to 23. That rolling R1 is so tight. Yeah, this where you do a thrust instead of a swing. If you actually crouch, you do the same move as the roll. So if you crouch and swing, you'll do your quick roll move. Which is particularly important with this greatsword, I find. Being able to, like, quickly crouch, bam, hit him. Oh. So we're actually going to climb back up here. So here's the area that we could drop down to from above. I'm going to lower this chair a little bit. I'm going to start working my way back up this way. Is there a level cap? I don't think so, but I think there's soft caps in the game. So, like, if you're level 60 in endurance, and I'm making these numbers up, but if you're, like, level 60 in endurance, once you go beyond that, it actually gives diminishing returns. I have no idea what those soft cap numbers are, but this is my understanding. Beautiful. McKellen Knight's Sword. Okay. Huh. Hey, look, it's an Erdtree avatar. Fuck yeah. I just want to see where this goes. Which boss did you struggle with the most? I think Onarabi, the one that I'm actually going to stand up. I have this problem where I have a sprained hamstring and piriformis. Not bad, just a little bit. And it means that when I sit, it's weird to say, but when I sit, my legs start to feel tired. So this is why I've been doing standy desk stuffs. Move this just a little bit like this, so hopefully you can still hear me. Now I can just play standing up. But yeah, I think that the hardest that I've had is probably still with the it's actually just a wee bit right. Let me rotate it like that. Good. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. And I can't pull this. Wow. So this is going to be a shortcut of sorts, huh? Okay. But I think that the hardest boss for me probably was the Misbegotten Warrior and Crucible Knight combo right in front of Radahn. That one was good stuff. Berlin says checks out Deathwise. Is that actually right? Okay. You got to that boss and you're pretty low level? Yeah. Unbelievably, yeah. Alright. Wait, is this where I came up? Oh, this is where I... Oh, I see. Flaming Great Bolt. Do you have a favorite bit of lore so far? Shuhai, I'm not even really sure what the lore is. You know? I am... Oh, you know, just to rub my eyeballs. At 3:30 a.m., Cece decided it was really important to wake me up to let me know that she needed some scritches. And then I couldn't go back to bed, so my little... Ow. Oh. A little groggy today. But anyways. You know, a really common theme in FromSoft games, and I'm going to kind of exclude Sekiro from this because I feel like I didn't play enough of Sekiro. But a really common theme in FromSoft games is this idea of forces beyond our understanding. You know, the forces of flame and dark and in the Dark Souls universe kind of formed the entire basis for why people were... Oh shit, I'm low on health. Formed the basis for, like, the Four Lords and how they tried to fight against the fading sun, you know. Because they were fighting against a force they didn't understand. And then, I mean, Bloodborne takes that to a very literal level. And so I was initially under the impression that the lands between and the Golden Order and the Two Fingers was like the big religion, and it was about like this, you know, concreting of a, you know, religious figure in the form of these two fingers. It's not like a belief system. No. It's literally, look, there's the two fingers right there, and we worship these two fingers, and they're doing actual real, concrete, measurable, visible things in the world, you know. And the abandonment of that sort of thing. But, you know, as time has gone on, I'm starting to get a sense of these characters talking about chaos and, you know, the idea of the frenzied flame and, you know, I can't remember what the name of the original flame was that's in the Mountaintops of the Giant thing said. Oh, I'm not medium rolling. Holy shit. And then there was Astel, Natural Born of the Void. I do not have tracking on. Which is kind of implying that there is... Bye. Some other force present, and then there is, you know, this idea of Ronnie following some path of night, you know, and the idea of the black flame and the destruction of the gods. I'm starting to get like an overarching sense that even though initially the idea of these sites of grace and the Erdtree and the broken order, you know, I thought it was originally that there's this group that is the leader people or the main religion, and now it's in disarray, and I'm increasingly getting the sense of more forces at work right now. And that's intriguing to me. So, I would say that. I don't know if that's an actual answer, because I don't really know what the lore is. Neat. Off Carpus says, do you have any other builds you'd want to explore? You know, as I'm coming up on the end of this run, and I'm assuming I'm close to the end, because, I mean, like, this is the only shrouded area of the map. Classic blunder. How many of you do this when you want to close it? Arcane I'm actually really interested in. Some sort of intelligence-focused spellcaster. I've never done a spellcaster in the Elden Ring games. I'm also interested in doing something that is shieldless. I mean, the combat is just so good in these games. You're so close, day 9. Can I just say, again, I'd really appreciate not doing that. You know, that sort of thing. Because, like, the fact is now my brain is like, oh, alright, so everyone was letting me know I missed something key in this area. So let me just go re-explore this area. And again, it's kind of taking the fun away. So I would stress so much, if I am asking a question, rhetorically speaking, answering with, like, the rope emote is fine. You know, like, I wonder how to get over there. Huh, how do I do that? That's fine. But if you're just, like, spamming the rope when you think I'm missing something, that is the same thing as saying, day 9, you're missing something in this area. I actually kind of prefer the other torch, because this one's so pink. Rhoda says, I was replacing this close with rope close. Sorry, that was misinterpreted. Oh, I see, yes. You made a funny joke and I didn't get it. Easy. All right. Immunizing white cured meat. Perfecto. Faith is super powerful and fun. Yeah, I'm curious about some of these other mixes. These guys we've fought before. Scarlet Rock's no problem with my paladin abilities. Oh, that's right. Okay. We're gonna heal first and then just stab this guy to death. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that ability. Oh shit. I hit the attack button one too many times. You're dead. Alright, 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 alright. It's good, it's good. It's good to have a death. Good to have a death under our sleeve. They hit hard. You know what? They don't hit hard. They hit Dark Souls. Oh, that's a detonation. I now understand that animation. Give me your helmets. Still love doing that. What do I have on this? Oh! I have my very favorite again. Actually, now I think of it, against the shieldy boys, I probably do want... Come on. Yeah, I think actually I'm going to switch to my big sword, because it's so good at breaking through these. Go ahead and do this. This is the one thing I love so much about this game, just how much impact all these different things actually wind up having. And I don't think I need to go all the way up here. I'm sneaky, you can't see me. Woo! Bird. Oh shit, this guy from behind. Excellent. Yeah, and I will say, I just overall love this sort of cosmic horror theme that shows up. And, you know, actually, Miyazaki and FromSoft, all these games are very up my interest alley in terms of body horror. A mix of generalized horror with, fantasy, you know, it's just like a lot of stuff that I just overall typically like in my media. I guess I do have a lot of souls here, huh? Yeah, so against these guys, we actually want to swap out to the Team Naginata. Yeah, the gothic themes as well. I just think it's awesome. And just the general types of exaggerations and how they're portrayed. Like, I love dragons. I think dragons are fucking awesome. Esports. The other guy's like, nothing to see here. Yeah, so I mean, I really like the aesthetics in these games like a great deal. Come on. Yeah, Genji Ito I like a great deal, Mary. Like, so much. Come on. Bigger TV says, I don't think this is a spoiler, but something I found helped me was switching between weapons was sorting by attack power. Yeah, no, that would not fall into the category of spoilers, but it is backseating, and I am aware of all the little tiny elements like that, for sure. That's not good. I need to be careful about this golden move. If I can get them stun locked with one of these, it's really good. Jumping! Hit him. You know, these knights... Oh my god, this shit again. They remind me of, in Dark Souls, I think one of the most iconic places to run to, most iconic runs, is the run from... so you spawn at the Firelink Shrine. You walk, you get to the first bonfire in the Undead Burg. You kick the ladder down. And it's the run where you go from that, up the ladder, avoid the dragon fire, go down in the sewers, past that little area with, like, the big rhino gross monster guy and the little undead nerds. And then you're in the thin hallways, and there's those, like, proper knights that, like, jump and dodge and dip back. And you have to go through 2 or 3 of those before you get to the bonfire where the blacksmith is. Like, oh my god. These guys remind me of that a great deal. So it's up there, right? I think I've mapped this out pretty acceptably, right? We come up here, sort of worked our way down and kind of over, but like this area is mostly linear with some off-branch, some offshoots. Oh, Tortellini, good to see you, man. How's your sleep schedule been? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, that doesn't stagger them out of it. Okay. Just heal right behind those guys. Down the hatch! Dude, this is why I like these great shields. Not great shields, excuse me. This great sword. Because you can just smash through people with shields up. It feels so good. Ow, you fuck. I didn't even see you were shooting. You can block counter against an arrow. Yeah, if at any time you block damage, you can always counter it every single time. So if they like cast a spell and it breaks through. All right, let's see here. Great. Eldritch Science says, today I learned something new after hundreds of Elden Ring hours. Yeah, I mean... You know, I was having a discussion with someone about this, which is the difference between... Do I understand how all the stuff works? Versus, am I able to have fun, and is the fun really, really clear? You know, like... There's the various tools that you have of, like, rolling and blocking and attacking and stuff like this. And when I first played Dark Souls 1, and also in my playthrough of Bloodborne, I only used the basic swing. That's it. I was just doing basic attacks. So, like... I mean, just dodging, rolling, and swinging like that was fun. And it was fun to try to find those timings. It was fun to try to, like, improve my build and all this sort of stuff. And I feel like maybe the best example of this is Dota. Because people love to talk about, oh my god, Dota is so complicated. Okay. Alright, you got it. Sure. Get me the fuck out of here. Okay. Alright. Still apparently not out of here. Go ahead and take it. You can see this way in. Now I do. Alright, I'm going to briefly backtrack. Yeah, I think that, like, when I first played Dota, I was expecting it to be this brutally complicated, you know, game where, in order to have any fun, you needed to study for a long time. Because there's games that I enjoy that are like that. You know, take, for instance, Go, the board game. I love Go. Go is fucking fantastic. But Go requires you to, like, study for, like, 30 to 50 hours just to get what the fuck is even going on in the game. Like, it actually takes quite a bit of effort. Again, just to hit that sense of, I think I understand what's happening. Sick. And when I hopped into play Go, when I hopped into play Dota, I was super surprised to find, oh my gosh, I'm just having fun. I'm like last hitting, and I'm getting money, and I'm casting abilities, and stuff's blowing up. Shit's totally fucking awesome. You know what? Fuck. Fuck. I don't know why that last shot didn't track on me. Ah! Mama fucking mia. Well, I guess I learned my lesson. Games that are easy to play, hard to master. I actually take a lot of issue with that phrase. Mostly because I find that a lot of the things that are often referenced as good rules of thumb are incorrect and inaccurate. Because you know, there's a slight subtlety with how you worded that I actually think is better than the original phrasing. The original phrasing is easy to learn, difficult to master. Dota is hard to learn. StarCraft is hard to learn. Fucking Minecraft is hard to learn. Are you kidding me? Like, you need to have a wiki open to play that game. It's really, really hard. But what the games are, is it's very easy to start having fun. Right, like, the audio blown out. Yeah, no, it actually looks good. Yeah, anyone else having weird audio issues? Again, I did a reconstruction of my audio, maybe a month ago, so just making sure all that stuff looks and sounds good. All right, hate to say it, but it's you, not me. But. You know, I like the phrase easy to have fun in. And it's fine if it's hard to learn, if that it's easy to have fun. So, you know, the language you use, Rames Red Wolf, which was easy to play, difficult to master. I like it needs to be abundantly clear what the fun is. Like, abundantly clear. Dude, the number of times I've forgotten this guy. I do technically have 200k souls there, but I don't really care that much for this system. I'm like so high level, it's fine. So let's see. So this was the path that I took last time. It was good stuff. Alright, I'm going to kill this bastard this way. Got him. And I think that with a game like this, if you just know some basic attacking, rolling, dodging, you actually get to like do the fun stuff, which is like learning timings, adjusting your timings based upon what they're doing, and so on and so forth. I think that's like really, really awesome that these games provide you that sort of grounding. This is an interesting form of traversal. Has there even been one mimic in this game? Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. Wait a fucking minute. Yes! Yes! Fuck yeah, man! Oh my god, yes, 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 yes. Seedbed Curse. Time to feed him. What did we just find? We just found a Seedbed Curse. It's incredible that they still find interesting ways to do traversal this late in the game. Can I actually get around there? Let's see. This is how they put together. So it looks like I can't actually quite get around like this. Oops. So I think that if I go like this, and then drop down like this, that's incredible. I mean, that's fucking awesome. Hey, look, it's my favorite. Naginata shield combo owns this guy. So good. So this way, in this direction, I can even see the ladder over there. So let's just kind of explore in this rough area. Gold's Room. Worst mob in the game. Not when you're broken. Gotta admit. I almost want to drop this. This gives me 33 poise, but I'm kind of interested in just re-equipping this Great Shield Talisman. I'm going to try this a little bit. Perfect. That's what I wanted to test again. Dude, it's just such great damage. I love it so much. Beesh. Still haven't gotten used to not calling them souls. Oh yeah, they're runes. Runes! Yeah, get out of here with that garbage. They're souls. Should take a little sipperoo here. Bounced off you, dude. I love this Great Shield. Imagine not having this loadout. Look at the damage. Look at how little my shield is taking damage. Look at that. You seeing this? Like, literally attacking. Jesus, since Elden Ring was my first FromSoft game, I feel like if I go back to others, I'll be calling souls runes by accident. What, God, what were they called in Sekiro? Sekiro and... Because here's the thing. Let's see. There's bonfires in the Souls games, Sights of Grace here, and then there's Sculptor's Idols in Sekiro and lamps in Elden Ring. Fuck, was it called... It was Sen for money, is that right? I certainly made a joke about the Taiwanese StarCraft player Sen. Certainly did. So I still don't know how to get up to that rampart. I love this build so much. What were they called in? What were they called in Bloodborne? Bloodborne is coming to PC. Do you recommend? Fuck yeah, I recommend. You kidding me? I recommend the ever-living shit out of that game. That game's awesome. Oh yeah, Blood Echoes. Bleckos. I'm gonna call them Bleckos from now on. Oh yeah, you gotta be careful. You're gonna lose all your Bleckos. How many stone sword keys do I have? That's bolstering materials. Need to go to key items, is it? 10, perfect. So, over, guys, I bounced off Sekiro for 2 years and then fell in love. I look forward to your thread of revisiting the game with new perception. Yeah, you know, I actually think that that was the exact point I made as well when I was playing Sekiro, which is that I feel like I'm not quite grasping how I'm supposed to think about the game. I want to admire this area. This is gorgeous. I mean, look at these like sun rays coming through. It's incredible. Because I went into Sekiro kind of having the mental model of a Souls game, and I don't think that that's what the game is. I think you need to think of it differently. And I mean, I might compare it. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Hold on, everyone. So I ran out of disk space on my streaming computer, so I sure hope that screen doesn't crash over here. I'm trying to think of an example of a game that... a studio that released, like, several different games, but they played quite differently. You know, here's a really good example of... if you've played a game like Frostpunk. Frostpunk is a game where you are trying to help a group of people survive, right? You are really trying hard. Actually, you know, let me do an even better example. There are games where you manage theme parks, and your goal is to win the level, or win the scenario, and overcome the challenges. A game like Theme Hospital really is about you managing this scenario, all the puzzles that are being thrown at you. But overall, it looks like the top-down design of a facility. Now, if you played Roller Coaster, or Planet Coaster from Frontier Developments, that is much more about the aesthetic and just kind of enjoying creating something beautiful and pretty. If you just glanced at Planet Coaster and glanced at Theme Hospital, you might look at those and go, oh, these are just top-down construction buildery games. They look similar and so on and so on. But they play, one is like a challenge and one is an expressive type of experience. And I feel like there's even more nuance in that when you start digging into, say, hey, I really enjoyed an ARPG, like Path of Exile. Path of Exile is all about the crazy difficult progression. America's Source Seal. America's Source Seal, Radagon's Source Seal, is the combat ones of vigor, endurance, strength, and dexterity. Source Seal is about the spellcaster. So, I mean, like a game like Path of Exile is very much so about the progression and the growth and the build. When I played Diablo 3, it felt, at launch, it felt much more like an action game where I got to customize my action. And I kind of feel like, even though Sekiro, Bloodborne, Dark Souls, even though they sort of visually look the same at a glance, I feel like Sekiro, the mental model of the game, the arc of playing out in that game is quite a bit different. So in one of these, there should be an elevator. What? On this side? What? Oh, this was my elevator alligator. Yeah, I mean, you can even see it in there. Maybe this actually goes quite a bit deeper. Alright. See if there's any ways to get a top here. Look like it. Summer music fits so well in this area. Yeah, I will say, I do get a bit frickin' tired of the music in Limgrave. Like a lot. Like a lot. I think that if you're able to... if you're able to pass through a game a little more quickly, it doesn't feel so tiresome. Oh, shit, one of you fuckers. Alright. thought I was. There we go. We need to break through this seal that's on them. And then now we smashed through it. Oh, these guys are so satisfying to blow up. So now we've broken through the seal that's on them, so now my attacks will stun them. Or stagger them. Great. But yeah, the Hollow Knight soundtrack is a good example of a non-invasive soundtrack that just was really, really fun to just wander through and listen to. And, you know, it's... The Hollow Knight soundtrack's interesting to me because it's like right on the border of foreground and background music. Like, there's some areas, like the gardens, that just have this beautiful soundtrack. Or, like, the resting place. The resting ground, excuse me. The resting place. Go ahead and just game without the flame grant me flame cleanse me ability. Might even stagger on hit 4. 5. Yeah. Pickled turtleneck. Hello, would you like a pickled turtleneck? I'm gonna go ahead and continue to my Cross Naginata. Especially with this Great Shield Talisman. Scared of going up because there's turret boys up there, so I'm not going to. Well, this is, does he know where this leads to? That's you are asking something that's right on the border of okay versus not okay. Like right on the border. Because if anyone, because the answer that was given was perfect, which was he doesn't shush. Perfect. I don't think so. If anyone ever wants a reference of how to be right on the border, A+ out of 10. Dude, look at how sick this build is. Oh, wrong ability. So I'm noticing a lot of Scarlet Rot in this area. And not in a... This is weird, because it's... Scarlet Rot is in this area, but it's not... Like, Caelid was destroyed by Rot. It looked like a place that was getting fucked up by Rot. This, we just have guys that are just poisoning and covered in Rot. And there's been a lot of, like, hints of Scarlet Rot in the Haligtree, just with the art and the mushroomy sort of thingies. So this should have me be at the far left side. Right? Uh-oh. Okay. Great. Perfect. What the fuck? Holy shit! Get some water. All right, great. Everything turned out fantastic. This area has been so fun so far. It feels very traditional FromSoft Dark Souls style. See, I'm not really as worried about the Erdtree avatar. I'm worried about two enemies. I don't know what that was. Oh, it's this guy with the longbow. Here's where I think that going down is going to be helpful. Because I think these smaller enemies can follow me down. Good. Shit. Okay. See, I think this is just wonderful. Fuck. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was still standing in it. Alright. Oh, I had 350,000 souls. Oopsie daisies. Dang Dagan says, hey, man, could you talk about backseating? What does it mean for you and how does it affect your experience of the game? Yeah, sure. So, first of all, as an overall note, and I actually have some thoughts on how to approach this a little differently. But as an overall note, when it comes to how I think about what is backseating and how does it affect my experience of the game, so often in a game, the fun is figuring out stuff. So, as a really simple example, there was those, I think they're called Revenants. I've seen other people reference them as such. Those guys that come out of the ground and go, and they have like a billion arms and shit. Um, those nerds, I have tried to just dodge roll them briefly, and I got owned so unbelievably, ridiculously. I got owned so hard when I was trying to be a dodge rolly pal. A dodge roly poly, if you will. And so then what happened is I discovered that this Great Shield actually does sick work in defeating. And so now I get this reward where I go, oh man, that was really, really hard. And then I get to go, oh, this is really awesome. I have a solution. And I figured it out. It's my solution. Now imagine if someone said, hey, coming up, there's a Royal Revenant. Get a shield out, and the shield is a good way to beat them. I'd pull the shield out. I'd just sort of stab them as I have my shield up, and I'd go, oh. Oh, all right. Okay. And suddenly, like, I don't get to see that experience of have a problem, fix a problem, have my own solution to the problem. I did it, I remember that you exist. So that is... and my favorite comparison would be if I were working on a crossword puzzle and I was going, and I'm filling things out, and you go, hey, let me help you, and you pick it up out of my hands, and you fill out the crossword, and you hand it back to me, and you're like, hey, there we go. It's taking the fun away. So this is the number one thing I think about when it comes to backseating and why we even have backseating policies is, you know, it runs the risk of taking away my fun. And I like having fun. If I don't have fun, it's no fun. Second thing about backseating, there's a communication issue when you're with a live audience. So let's say that you and I were just sitting on a sofa together and I'm playing Elden Ring. We can develop a relationship. We can develop a rapport where, you know, I might say things like, okay, one sec, I think I know how to beat this boss. And you're like, all right, cool. And then you just stop talking. And then everything's fine. But there's a communication issue that winds up happening when you're streaming to a few thousand people. Revenant's down here, so we're going to swap out. There's a communication issue that comes when you're speaking to a few thousand people where suddenly one person's like, you should use magic in this area. Another person goes, no, you should use your greatsword. Another person says, well, I went with a dex build, so definitely don't go dex. Any game that has the ability for people to express themselves and succeed in different ways naturally results in these kinds of conflicts emerging. But I think the third reason, and one that really can't be overstated, is that there are people who do want to backseat. Oh, I'm not paying attention. I need to carefully let go of my attack buttons. That way I can rebuild a little bit. There are people who do have a genuine interest in helping. But there's a lot of people that don't, and what they're actually interested in is being controlling. They don't view it as controlling. But what'll happen is I'll have people that'll say things like, will be like, Sean, you should do this move. Or use this weapon. Let me actually talk after this fight. Fuck. Oh, give me a fucking break. You'll have someone who will say, Sean, Dex is better than Strength. So I upgrade Endurance. And they go, Sean, don't upgrade Endurance. You need to upgrade Strength. And I'm like, dude, just let me play the game. But Sean, you're ruining your playthrough. We have not really had this issue very much here because I've sort of nipped that in the bud very early, but... You know, one of the very important things about this is, if you're trying to be helpful to me, great. And in your heart of hearts, I've actually... I should adjust this around. Yeah, there are some people, like here's a good... Oh, shit. Actually surprised to see why these guys are even here. What the fuck? But I mean, there have been instances, and even sometimes where we've had to ban some people, almost always temporarily, but sometimes permanently, where you can tell that what is happening to the person is that they are frustrated that I am not doing a thing that they want to do, or that they would have done. And they're just straight up frustrated that I'm playing the game differently. They want to see me play in a certain way. And this is kind of an interesting thing, because there's people that'll say, hey, Sean, can I give you some advice on how to get through this area? And I'll go, no, thank you. And, I mean, you've seen people do that, and they go, oh, cool. And there's another type of person that goes, but hey, I really think it would be important for you to hear this advice that I wish I knew before I went in the area. And I go, hey, I really appreciate that, but I'm good. Sean, look, I'm just gonna tell you. And so those are some of the reasons why I think about backseating and why I want to remove them. Again, I want to experience the fun. 2, by making this blanket statement deleted, it stops me from dealing with that category of person I just described. And 3, it's really helpful when you're a streamer to a few thousand people that if I allow a little bit of backseating, I'm going to get a bunch of conflicting backseating advice from everyone. I want to do this shit, huh? Oh, that works like that, huh? Thought I was invulnerable during that animation. Alright, I'm actually going to take a different approach. Alexis, do you look at up at the tree in the background and think, I can't believe that's an actual place and not just a background? All the fucking time, dude. Try this route. I mean, I'm doing this in this area constantly, where I'm going, can I go here? Can I go there? Is this a path where I can journey through? Ah, I see. That's how we get around to that side. Here's why there's so many spider sacks around here. I see. We can actually cross over from here. Oh, there is a little drop point there, huh? I'm gonna walk there. So this is probably the path I want to take next time. Oh, hi. God, my Naginata fucking rules. You watch Stranger Things? Not yet, Dog. I actually stopped in the middle of season 3. The romantic storyline between Hopper and Winona Ryder didn't resonate with me a lot, and some of the humor was feeling a little bizarre, like when the kids are fucking high in the facility. I might re-enjoy it on a second viewing, but something about it just felt a little off-putting for me, and I was just like, eh. Oh, shit. It's still one of my favorite shows ever. Markel says, how do you feel about people sharing how puzzles and solves have been accomplished? Holy fucking shit. Huh. How do I get there now? See, season 3 felt a little... Season 1 is one of the best seasons of TV I have ever seen, ever. Period. It was fucking perfect. Yeah, and I think that, like, you know, the, I'm just healing up from my Bestial Vitality. Yeah, I mean, there's a really big issue in long-term storytelling, which is, like, how do I actually make this character go through tough times and tough moments and change and deal with things in a way that is both A, realistic, but B, has some change and progression and is fucking palatable? Because, like, let's view the... Here's a classic kind of story that occurs. A person who's down on their luck in a movie, in a 90-minute episode. They're down on their luck. They're at some sort of semi-bottom. And then what happens is they're not doing well, and then they get an opportunity, but then they sort of bottom out, and they're having more struggles. And then because they're in a situation where they need to be active and they keep resisting, things are getting worse, and finally they start to succeed, and they climb back up, and in the end, their family that they were estranged from, they're reunited with. That's the emotional arc that is, you know, kind of happening alongside the plot arc, or maybe they need to, like, stop some sort of dangerous bad thing from happening, you know. Where, again, it's this idea of this person who's struggling, who, while going through this struggle... Alright, it's time to run. I'm gonna wait for this shit to calm down. While we're waiting for this struggle... We're waiting for all these things to stop. But anyways, your character will go through some lows, and then ups, and then lows, and then ups. You know, and one of my favorite book series, the Dresden Files, where, you know, I literally have one right here next to me at the computer. Kind of has this as, like, an overall episodic. Each book is a case that you know, Harry Dresden's trying to solve. And in each book, things start off pretty good. And then they get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, and then a dramatic climax, everything gets fixed. But then also, when it comes to the overarching, you know, there is a whole series plot that is occurring. And that whole series plot needs to involve also our character getting into worse and worse and worse shape and worse situations. Goodness, how is our character gonna overcome that? Speaking of our character overcoming, how the hell am I gonna get through this area? Does this area lead to anywhere? No. I mean, it's probably the jump, is it not? Oh, I crouched. Fuck. And everything is fine. There it is. I want to level this up, see if I can get some dragony abilities. There it is. I'm really not getting any more equip load here, huh? You know, I just want to spend some of my dragon hearts, so I'm going to keep leveling arcane. I don't really care to make my character that much stronger. Shing stone, shing stone. I can beat just the nerd. Here, lever, what I'm playing for Arcanus. I mean, it's pretty simple. I just want to use some dragon type stuff. That's it. That's literally it. So when it comes to, like, a super long-term story, you kind of run the risk where you're trying to balance two things. You know, or I feel like in this example, the thing that an author might be trying to balance is, how do I make a character both be going through some struggle that I want them to overcome, this way where you can't fit. We're waiting. Just waiting. I'm gonna try to kill him after this. You know, you're trying to balance, how do I make my character experience hard situations that makes the reader or the viewer wonder, makes the reader or viewer worry, makes the reader or viewer try to think, man, how are they going to get out of this one? So that way you're compelled to keep watching. But how do you also not make it feel so hopeless and so like, oh my god, there's no way they're going to get out of this? Like, that happened to me when I watched this TV show called Ray Donovan. Where, I mean, literally, it was like episode after episode after episode of watching a man get fucking kicked in the head. Oh, look, there's a ladder there. I didn't even... Oh, look at this. Oh. Oh, look! This is a big problem I've had in the game. When it's time to do something intense, I tend to push into the controller, which makes me crouch. Yeah, let's try to kill him. So, I feel like on one hand, I understand and defend the authors of Stranger Things trying to create a tough spot for Chief Hopper try to get through, you know. And he's going through some emotional ups and downs. Things are hard for him and all this sort of jazz. And he's getting frustrated and he's having issues with his emotions and management and all those sorts of situations and things. I love the early avatars so much. And a big swing, baby. This is one you run away from. Alright, great. As you go down the ladder so fast, hold the run button. And so, you know, I understand that it's like, okay, well, Chief Hopper was, you know, in Season 1, this cop was in a bad spot, right? And through the course of this crazy supernatural event, He has, you know, he has his little arc of struggle and then sort of like rising to the challenge and being awesome. But there's only so many ways you can do that in a row. There's only so many ways you can do that in a row before I start going, dude, come on. Like, do something different as a reader. Like, oh, it's time for him to express doubt again. I mean, as an example, in the Dresden Files, Harry Dresden has a cop on the Chicago police force. Alright, we get it, I get it. As a friend who's a cop on the Chicago police force, and she kind of does the same thing in book 1 and book 2. Uh-oh. Alright, and in book 2, a lot of people were like, wait, no, I thought that she already had this arc. Like, what the hell? Game seems a little loud. Yeah, you know, I'm looking at my microphone button. I think my microphone is a little quiet here. Uh-oh. Camera souls. I am going to kill this bastard. And, you know, that was one of the criticisms between book 1 and 2 of Dresden Files, is that the arc for this character, for this one side character, and Karen Murphy, it was kind of the same. I really doubt you. I don't trust you because I don't believe in your bullshit, Harry, in book 1. Okay, now I support you and I believe in your bullshit. Book 2, you know, you lied to me and deceived me, Harry Dresden, and all this sort of stuff. You know, and it's just sort of like, dude, follow, you know, like, and that is a book series that I really, really like, right? I didn't mind it as much as some other commentators, but this is just an example that I'm bringing up for sort of like my reaction to Chief Hopper in Season 3 of Stranger Things. So it's just sort of like, you know, I get that we want to kind of represent a different aspect of him having an emotional struggle that he's overcoming, you know. I love that this fucking guy just goes crazy. He's like, bam, 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 bam. Oh, bam, bam, bam. Oh, Jesus. And then he just turns back around. Oh, yes, please. Always have to run on this one. I need to manipulate my D-pad very gently. Now, a big question I have, this is a bit of research that we're going to be doing. A bit of research. Also, just brief note about his splash of Scarlet Rot. It smashes in front of you. Or, excuse me, in front of him, so if you stay close to him, it doesn't hit you. Actually, Drageg, I love this. It's funny you mentioned something like that. I just dealt with something similar yesterday. Finished writing a big chapter of a story, and it was a big climactic battle between a hero and a horrific villain in the nature of how do I balance between hope and hopelessness in that writing. Yeah, I think that one of the greatest achievements, why not? One of the greatest achievements, I think, was Season 1 of The Terror, which is one of the most, which was one of the most absolutely, abjectly grim stories I have ever watched. I mean, it was just gruesome. And yet, they managed to maintain, a sense of hope. The most difficult enemy is 2 enemies. We'll watch a different Season 1 of The Terror. Yeah, I mean, like, it was an incredibly gruesome, brutal show, but my God, the crew in that were just so good about maintaining some sense of hope in all this agony. You know, and you know what? I know what the problem is. If I just get out my fucking big thing. I know you're hitting me. Oh, there. All the way back up? Are we fucking serious with this shit? Oh. These fucking guys. Alright. Dude, I thought... Dude, these guys are fucking harder than the Haligtree avatar. I don't have any mana. I can't fucking believe it. These guys are... I keep trying. Not giving up. I'm not gonna quit, fellow gamers. There's too much loot out here to be had. There's also some other areas where I'm pretty sure I know how to get there, but I'm not 100%. Holy shit, this backstepping fucking asshole. Oh, the stabbing shield guy. Oh. I want my spear back. Oh. Drink. Oh, I fucking negated my drinking. Ah, one swing. Ah, fuck. Fucking hell. These little guys are fucking... I hate Elden Lords. Elden Lord candidates. Jules, no back seating, please. No back seating, please, Jules. Please, for the love of God! I'm busy dying, can't you see, man? Fucking hell. And by the way, Jules, like, you brought up the fact that I can upgrade this weapon. Great, I know I need to do that. I know I need to drop off the Seedbed Curse. I know that I'm almost being able to upgrade this. I just need one more Somber Smithing Stone. But what I really want to do is get these items over here. And this is what I mean by I want no back seating, no things like that. Because often... I already know. You know what I mean? Ah. Jules says, oh, sorry about that. I thought you were excited when you picked that up. No, yeah, no, like, most of this game is exciting to me. Changing the strategy. Well, if Dan and I didn't figure it out. Alright, Natera, I'm gonna give you a timeout. Really fast recovery. Good lord. Oh, is it safe to exit? Yeah, I gave the timeout because I just gave the explanation that the reason I don't want backseating is that I'm aware and I'm trying to do something I want. And then, you know, trying to take an opportunity to be like, well, it's because you suck, Sean. You know, it's like, It's like, come on, man, what are we doing? Oh, motherfuck, I didn't know you could hit me from there. Okay, this is the game. If you like the Terry, you should also watch the North Water. I have heard that several times. Maybe I'll watch that when my favorite person is out of town. Yeah, come on down. Potato Elemental says, but has he reached the boss fight with Morbius yet? Okay, I know I said no joke spoilers, but you are allowed to make as many Morbius references about this game as you want. Holy shit, it's a new item. I can't wait to check out this sweet new item. It's an Arteria Leaf. Alright. Hooray. Sure love Arteria Leaves. And I will upgrade this now. I guess I'm living under a rock with the Morbin stuff. So there is a movie released called Morbius that was just considered not very good. What is this? The Elphael inner wall. Wow, so I made my way all the way over here. Yeah, the one thing I'm unsure about how to do is how to get to this region here. See something. And so I think one of the reasons why there was so much focus put on it is that it is a superhero movie. It's not part of the MCU, but it is a Marvel character. I believe Sony is the studio that made it. So, you know, anytime someone is doing superhero stuff, you know, it's kind of like if you say, "Hey, we have a looter shooter game." Everyone immediately goes, "All right, so like, what makes it better than Destiny?" Oh, shit. I fucking see. That's how we get over there. Well, I wish I hadn't done that. Right? Like, if you say, hey, I'm going to make an ARPG, immediately people are going to be like, yeah, but does it have cooler progression than Path of Exile? Like, just naturally, just immediately. So, if this were any other movie, I feel like people would just be like, yeah, you know, whatever. I don't think it was that good, but there you go. But because it was a superhero movie, in my eyes, this caused an excess of scrutiny to it.
Well, I took you from no man to lay out your
I
arms.
always think everyone's dead all the time. Boom! Yes! Two plus 23. Well, I think because it was a, you know, a superhero movie, people kind of had that, alright, well, are you fucking, is it good? You gonna be good, man? Ugh. Ugh. And it turns out Morbius was just not that good. Wasn't awful, but it just wasn't that good. And for some reason, it became this fucking huge meme. With people making jokes about, like, lines of dialogue that never showed up in the movie. The famous one being, it's Morbin time. I want to get to the promenade. Oh. Ah, fuck me. also like, somehow I feel like it has transcended to be something that is beyond the movie itself. It doesn't even make any sense anymore. Well, here's how I'm going to do this, because I want to change gears a little bit. So I want to get onto this promenade, so we're going to use our stupid little guy over here, and there's also this area that I've yet to be able to figure out a way to reach to, but I think that's all right. I think we're just going to go in. And frankly, Morbin just sounds so fucking funny. It's Morbin time. I mean, dude, that's like legitimately hilarious. Oh, very well. All right. Very well. Oh, this is not the button I intended to hit. We are. You know what? Kill me. Shit. Change plans. Alright, I see some things that went wrong. It's actually so funny. I was like, bam! And they're all just like, oh my god, I missed. Alcibads has gifted us a glorious 10 subs 30 minutes ago, and I whiffed it. Lucky Sako gifted us 5 subs. Oh my god, Alcibads. Fucking sorry. I was Morbin. Morbin. Alcibads, where are you? Near and far. Alcibads, wherever you are. Alcibads is here. Oh. Hey, what up, Mewbird? Rox says, I'm curious about the dead PS5 controller. What happened? What do you mean by dead PS5 controller? What's dead? Why is it dead? Who's dead? Lakataka says, finally caught up on all the YouTube, so happy to be finally watching live. Hell yeah. We're over here in a live game of Elden Ring Morbin. Watch this. This is going to be some sick shit. It's going to be as though you've never seen. Should have a better way of doing this. Oh, he's asking how you died to the dead PS5 controller. Oh, yeah, my PS5 controller ran out of batteries. So now that we've broken the shield, we'll stagger whenever we think we hit him. This will stagger him again. Should be still way under, yeah. See, this is one thing I love about this. I have so much health here. Well, it's kind of interesting. These ones have a special. Have a special shield that you just saw shatter there. And when you smash through, then you start being able to actually do full damage. You see now I'm dealing at 500 and change here. And then if I counter once, it'll break them. And also, yeah, if we're being honest, I mean, I mostly am a defensive boy. I mostly like my endurance. Did I break it? guy's stuff? Again, he has this protective barricade that, like, you need to break through. There we go. Ugh. See, now I'm dealing damage. Bam. Now it's Morbin time. Now I'm just going to take my thing out and hit him once, hit him twice, hit him 3 times, kill him. Bam. He's getting ready to jump. No jumps. Rotten Crystal Sword. Oh, fuck yeah. Again, I like collecting. It's kind of like me with Sega Saturn games right now. Like, I don't care that I don't play them. I just want to have them. Brilliant. You have a Sega Saturn? I have 2? Wait. No, I did have 2. My brother took one of them back home to Korea. We were in love with that. We grew up on the Sega Saturn, man. Holy shit, that's fucking beautiful. Oh, and look at the rot spilling down. Oh. I still think back to that beautiful description that Miyazaki used when talking about something he always instructs his artists, his designers to think a lot about, which is dignity. That he wants everything to have a sense of dignity to it and respect in its creation. And I mean, you really feel that. There's virtually no enemies that act or say stupid stuff when they die. You know, it's every knight feels like a noble protector of the lands. Yeah, I'm going down there. Getting that rot. I mean, this juxtaposition of knowing that this is the Scarlet Rot, right? Knowing that this is some nasty shit here. But that it's done with real beauty. It's just incredible. Look at how slowly that's filling up. Oh, thank goodness. It's some rock grease. We're having a party. Everyone just gets to bring their own rock grease. Yeah, it's just fucking incredible. Oh, and to see this, it's just seeping out of these gates. Oh, why is my rot meter going up? I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. I'm just gonna be waddling my way through. Big shout out to Waddles the Pig. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Okay, this is the game. I just was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. So let me... You know, I'm gonna do things in a slightly weird order. I want to go back to the subterranean shunning grounds real fast here. Lanedale Catacombs. Okay. I'm just gonna... Let me see if I remember where this guy is. Alright. So we go left. We're gonna fall into the grate. We're gonna go right, left, up a ladder, left, right. like I always got that wrong. I know we go down the long haul. Sean bravely ran away. It's the seed bed curse.
Curse you.
Alright, so now we're going to go back to the Elphael inner wall. Hi, Sheriff. Alright. Silver guys, as you mentioned, your Herman Miller chair is really the best by that much in the market now, and don't mind paying if it is. Yeah, I really like my Herman Miller Embody. It does make you sit in it the proper way, and if you don't, it will... Not only will it hurt, but it'll feel like it pushes you to sit up properly. So, in the long run, I have, like, basically no lower back issues. I can sit at the computer for long periods of time and be fine. The problem comes if you sit in it wrong, which I did. And what wound up happening is... I sprained... I just put too much pressure for too long on my hammies, on my hamstrings, because I was, like, leaning back at a weird angle. Are you standing right now? I sure am. Which is why I can, like, jump up and down. Hi. Hello. Hello, princess. Oh, you're so good. Yep. Get in there. Yeah, do you wanna hang out up here? You're more than welcome to. Yep, lick the forehead. That's good. Yep, thank you very much. Yep, lots of purrs. That's very good. I really appreciate that. You're a very, very good cat. All right, it's clearly a sheriff break. There's really no optionality to this. We are going to be petting this cat. I think the Herman Miller Aeron was an amazing chair. I really liked Herman Miller Aerons. The problem I had with the Aeron is that the seat, when it starts to sag just a little bit, I'm a very large person. I am tall, I am wide, I got a dump truck ass. So even with the largest size seat, a lot of seats kind of have the support and the hard metal or the hard plastic on the outside edge, and then the cushion or the mesh in between. So for me, when I sit down, my if I sit in a Herman Miller Aeron, like my butt cheeks literally hang over the left and right side of it, right? So it pushes into the sides of my hamstrings, and that hurts a lot. Not immediately, but over time. Now, when I did have a brand new Herman Miller, for some reason, I didn't have any issues whatsoever. And that was that way for years and years and years until that chair broke. So I wound up getting the Embody. Oh, I thought you were going to fall off. Yeah, what do we think about that? You want to go check out the bookshelf? These guys are just disgusting. I look die. I'm gonna... Alright, a bit of wine here. Take a drink. take a drink. Yo, why you knocking my stuff off, Sheriff? So I'm going to do this, but my rot's still going to build up because I rolled a bunch in the rot, so. Alright. Beautiful. Sheriff's letting you know it's Morbin time. She's such a Morbert. Hey, look, it's my posture when I'm watching TV. Alright, come on, little babies. Come on, little babies. Active Strife says, oh, if the kitties were characters, what would their builds be? I mean, let me tell you, Desperado would absolutely be a intelligence dexterity build. Like, this, Despy is actually the smartest creature living in this house. She is so intelligent. She, like, understands forms of communication and stuff. It's crazy. When she wants to play, what she will do is she will pick up the toy, put her paw on you to get your attention, and then she will bring the toy and set it down where she wants to play from. So, for instance, there's like a little a tube, and she'll like literally pick the shoelace up and she'll put it behind the tube after she's gotten my attention, and then I pick the shoelace up and she hides behind the tube. It's like incredible. Rona says, I just watched a video about how games evoke a sense of wonder and you made a cameo. Fuck yeah. What much larger content creator than I did made that wonderful piece. I want to watch that one. Not out of sheer vanity, but rather, you know what? Why not? Fuck out of here real fast. Check. I'll check that out. Fuck yeah. Okay. I see how we be connecting. Oh shit, you fucking game. Oh, we're definitely going there. Oh, you definitely know we going down there. Now, to where do we want to go? To where do we wish to go? Alright. It's fun. Natera says, I always squeal when I witness near falls. Dude, I know. This game... Because, like, you're starting to fall, and it looks like you're going to fall like this, and then your character just goes, zhup, doo, and I'm like, oh, like fucking Miyazaki! And he's like, I wanted to create an experience with dignity. So, let's see. This tree branch pulls me back that way, but that's a one-way. So I'm gonna go into here. Okay. This is going to link back to this tower. I can already tell. I can already tell. I can already tell. Elden Ring's my favorite platformer. There's been some good platformers in recent years. And I know this game has good platforming. Video fucking game. Alright, I was wrong. Strange experience for me, but, you know, it's true. I was incorrect. What is this area called? Drainage. Okay. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. See, I thought I was actually much lower in the ground than I was. I want to get over to that far rampart, you know? On channel. Curious where this might carry us. Okay, so I can take that branch over there and walk back up to that tree. Let's do the run around Daru. So this area... Oh, we're way far out. I'm trying to get into here. I don't even know if you can go down here. I see where we are now, though. There was the inner and outer walls. That is from whence I came. Great. So we'll spiral internally in a second, but this begs the question, where else can I explore? So I have some options. I can go down. But what I actually first want to do is I want to go up, because I'm going to see if I can get onto this internal rampart. Gosh, this game's beautiful. Plays games, looking forward to Elden Ring Week. I'm over the moon. I can't wait to keep playing. I don't know if that screwed me that I did that. Oh shit. So happy I fell. This is the game. Here's the elevator. Got it. See now. I do not like that clicking. In this game, Day 9 beats everything simply by holding his shield up. Oh. So these soldiers seem to be wherever Scarlet Rot is found. There seems to be some sort of like Aeonian butterfly. You know, there's the swamp of Aeonia. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna activate this real fast. Wait, what? We're going down? I thought we were gonna go up. Okay. Okay, we're going back here. Haligtree roots. Great, we're not going here. We're gonna come back to this. So I want to keep cleaning up this top area. Because the thing is that there's like several branch paths that I have not yet explored that I need to explore. Oh, because I fell down and popped it. Alright. Holy fucking shit. Okay, very well. Almost full. Almost full. Man, there is so fucking many of these guys. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. Very well. Perfect. This is where I fell down. Unbelievable. Oh my god. Perfect. Because this is where I accidentally fell all the way down there. Now, those ramparts, god, those are quite higher up, aren't they? I see. So this just links back to this upper area. Should I be wanting to go there? So these grounds though, this is kind of a place that I want to be hanging out in, poking around at. Gonna fall here. When I dip into here. Oh, fuck. Alright. Alright. Fucking platforming. Platforming. It's too hard. Elphael brace of the Haligtree. Alright. It's a fun little looking thing. Some not fun looking things over there. We're gonna return back to the top. Not yet Morbin time. Really interested how we get here. Whether this... Because here's the promenade where we come in. Well, I guess the promenade extends over there, and then it loops kind of like this. Alright. I think I'm ready to sit. My left foot's tired. My left foot. Left foot gaming. Really putting chat on edge. I'm sure there's some sort of sick boss there, big moment. It was, oh, J9, I wanted to watch you lose! You know? But I'm here. I gotta go get my souls. I gotta go get my souls. Fix my things. Has there been a boss yet? Not really. Not. Turtles, is that your imitation of me? Absolutely. Like when I talk about you, Michael, I was talking to my friend Michael, and I was like, "Whoa, how are you?" And Michael's just like, "Whoa, I'm doing above average." You know, it's fucking crazy. You know I'm here. You just can't see me. There's so many of them out here. Alright, I have an idea. Ah! Perfect. Perfect. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright. So I'm actually going to go ahead and explore this down area here first. Turn back to that church at a later time, because there's not really anything I need in there. Other than my souls, which I do want to get at some point here. Alright. Wait a little bit, kill just a wee bit of my stamina. Laser guided silk threads. I know, right? Oh shit. We've done it. This is bullying, Sean. Damn right it is. Pays to be a bully. That's what Miyazaki said. Hidetaka Miyazaki was like, bullying is a form of dignity. Everyone was like, well, he fucking makes great games, so I'm going to just agree with him by default. It's crazy how that works. Okay, video game. Alright, video game. Alright, video game. Sure. I thought they were different kinds of dudes. We lost some souls, but I don't really care. The game clearly wants me to go that way. I'm clearly not going to go that way. Pretty Morby. Turn this on. Alright, let me use my technique. Ah! Ugh. I'm ready to fight. Haggis is doing anything special for the Queen of England's Platinum Jubilee. I mean, come on, man. Really? Me, of all people? Yeah, I'm thinking of celebrating the Queen of England. I don't know, man. I mean, I gotta be honest, the entire idea of, like, a king and a queen of, like, a modern country is insane to me. I mean, it doesn't even work out well in these fictional games, you know what I mean? Fuck. Oh, shit. Hit the wrong button. It's all good. You know, like the idea of celebrating the Queen's Platinum Jubilee or the Queen's, you know, Royal Diphthong or whatever happens in the UK. Ooh, a Crest Great Shield. I'm checking that shit out. Like, it's kind of one of those things that I feel like we're told we should, like, super duper, like, totally celebrate. Like, oh my god. And I feel like there's a number of these celebrations that are just, like, placed. Like, as a kid, I remember holidays would be like, we're celebrating this sort of way. And I'd be like, all right. But there's so many things about holiday traditions. Like, in America, we have the, for Easter, which is originally connected to the sort of Christian idea of Jesus coming back from the dead. For anyone who's non-theistic, you can collect eggs. And it's a rabbit-themed holiday, amazingly. You know what I mean? So, you know, there you go. Where are my souls? I don't know, I'm not a souls-motivated kind of person. And poke you. Poke. Yeah, Memorial Day. Oh, I would celebrate that as we're on 7th. And things that I think celebrations and, you know, rituals are really wonderful, you know? There's a lot of things that I enjoy in that sort of structure, you know, like for instance, like, really simple one. I know families and people that have sort of like a game night that they'll do once a month as a family. An idea I stole from a friend, which is that in a relationship, once a month you have a his day and a her day. You know, where it's just like, there's one day a month where one of the people just gets to declare what we're doing, what movie we're watching, what food we're eating. The other person just participates, right? That's great. I like these kinds of things. But then there's just like this sort of weird, like the, what is the Memorial Day parade? Like, I don't get it. And I don't mean no one should get it, but I just mean, like, in a very literal sense, I don't know what we're doing here. Speaking of I don't know what we're doing here, what is this guy doing here? Hello? Gotcha. Alright. Just unlisten this. Dude, I'm like gonna rotate a potato this guy to death. Alright, what trap is laid for me here? Oh! Oh, the reward was the trap. An arterial leaf. Boo. Did I pick up my souls? I don't remember if I did. I'm getting... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm getting texted from an app that I've unsubscribed to. Hey, you should come back and use our app. See, I don't get texted all that much. Whenever someone texts me, I'm like, who the fuck is texting me? Why are they not messaging me on Discord or sending me an email? And then I, like, pop open... I was just like, you can get 20% off if you reinstall the app and buy things. I'm like, oh, man. Did you know notifications were created so that way businesses could feel a little bit more like friends? Like, I don't need any friends. I'm the Elden Lord. Oh, let me... Well, this is going to be quite painful. Try to take out this turret first. Like, there's something that, like, Oh, Crestfallen says, yay. Hey, capitalism. Like, Don't get me wrong. I like the idea of buying something nice for someone on a special occasion. I really feel kind of guilty. These people visiting the graves to loved ones, and I'm over here just like, oh, XP. Mickle is Lily. So once I clear out this area, I'm going to descend, or I'm going to go over to this side, and then I'm probably going to descend, huh? That's what I'm thinking. You know, it's nice to be like, I was thinking of you, and I got this gift, and it has practical use, enjoy it, and stuff like that. But, you know, a lot of times I feel like there's this, hey, today, it's Valentine's Day. You should buy something nice for your loved one. Buy something. Perhaps jewelry. Jewelry's expensive, and nothing says I love you like money burned. Guess what? A little bit of time has passed. It's time to spend some money on Mother's Day and on Father's Day. There's a lot of days, and in particular, we have robust ways that you can visit our store and spend money. And, you know, again, I think that these sorts of rituals and these sorts of celebrations are overall positive. It's the flip side that I wish there was more consideration of, which is, for instance, for me, I don't need anyone spending money on me regularly for me to be a happy person. Like, just on my birthday, I'm good. Or just on my Christmas, I'm good. I don't really need a gift every 2 months from someone. Is there anything notable here that I could have gotten? Oh, I said need to come up here to pick off the archer. Okay. So you're saying we shouldn't gift any more subs? You should always give subs, especially if it's a holiday. But I mean, I feel like the point is not, I shouldn't have to spend money on your birthday or I shouldn't have to spend money on Christmas. It's just like, I don't like this idea that every person should feel obligated for every holiday to always spend money, and if you're somehow not, you're not doing right by the group that has been designated to be celebrated that day. My God, it's my birthday and you're not all buying me things? I don't believe it. Boo-Wiz gifting 5 subs, look at you. Mr. Gray Screen gifting 5 subs, look at you. My favorite people in the world. You should always do that. Seriously, thank you. But I'll also emphasize again, just people tuning in. It's fantastic. Just the fact that you're willing to spend time with us. It's fantastic. Mars, 52 years and counting. Healing! Yeah, speaking of Sega Saturn games. Damn it. Almost got him. Here, let me just do this. Yeah, my favorite is a gift for no reason. Hey, Sean, I was thinking of you. Got you this thing. Oh! Hey, yeah! Is there really, like, nothing much down here? If this is an Ionian butterfly. Damn, that's actually pretty fucking sick. This, I'm hoping, is the lethal. I still can't believe that I get to explore this area. I thought this was just a fucking decoration. Oh, hi. I was trying to open up the map to, like, look at something, and then it was like, no. Where is this thing? Oh, I see. It was just it was an illustrative branch, huh? How long? Oh yeah, you hunting? It's a good job, Sheriff. What a good little hunter. I'm gonna meander my way back. We're gonna take a little baby break for babies. Little baby break. She's gonna use a restroom. I have to go check in on old Bone Eyes. Name of my dog. She's my bone-eyed girl. Nothing. Shio the Mat. I love you too, Shio. Welcome to our little corner of the internet. Two cats and a dog? Yeah. And me, day 9. 2 cats, a dog, and a content creator. So here's where the... Oh! Oh! Ah! Ah! We've felled no bosses today. We've just been working our way through the Haligtree. I don't wanna... I cannot believe the size of this fucking place. Yeah, it's that kind of sound that just fucking upsets me so much. Like, millions of years of evolution has informed me that when you hear that, just get out of it. Everything. I don't think I'll ever tire of that. It feels so good. Says we've taken bets on whether or not he actually plans to finish this game this week, or will be capable of finishing this game this week. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, is that I keep thinking to myself, yep, almost done. And then it just keeps getting bigger. Because right now, there's this area. Then I need to do the consecrated snowfields. This feels like it's not going to be a huge amount of time. I'm assuming there's a shitload of content here. I'm assuming there's a shitload of content here, and I really want to figure out how to help to get to this place. And then there's also Crumbling Farm Azula, which is way the hell over here somewhere. And I don't know how the hell to get there, but I'm sure I'll find a teleporter in some innocuous location and then be like, oh my god! And then when I get close to that tornado, I'm definitely going to get really unsettled, because I have like a deep, deep, lifelong fear of tornadoes. Oh, I think I have 4 of them. Oh, shit. I grew up in Kansas, where tornadoes were a literal threat all the time. We had to do tornado drills. So hearing just those terrifying tornado alarms, which is, ugh. Alright, let's go off this guy. Tornadoes are just scary, man. And then I went to Crumbling Farm Azula, and I was like, oh, there's a fucking tornado. Why did Miyazaki make a tornado? Fuck. We're dead. I'm the best player alive. Holy shit. Yeah, on Thrall, I'm really pleased with the build that we wound up. Wait, what? Sheriff, you okay? What is it? This, my children. Think about that scene in Game of Thrones a lot, where Tywin Lannister is. You will marry so-and-so, and that'll be the end of it. And you're like, Father! And he's like, ugh, my children. He's just so pissed his kids aren't marrying the right people in order for the Lannister family to stay in power. He's disgusted with them. Think about that every time my cats start meowing, every time the dog starts going, oh God. I'm like, you will take a nap while I'm broadcasting, and that'll be the end of it. My children. I think the actor for Tywin Lannister might be the greatest in that entire series. I think it's because he died before the show got done. I don't care if it's spoilers, you shouldn't watch that show. Charles Dance, man. Charles Dance. Glove Ghostwort Picker's Bell Bearing number 3. Fuck yeah, man. I was hoping to get the Gloveworts Picker Bell number 3. Let's go. Alright. To save our Mother Earth from any alien attacks, from vicious giant insects who have once again come back. You see, I just want to note, this area, in terms of just the sheer amount of coding and programming and complexity in this zone, you're reusing similar monsters as before, you're reusing enemies that are being used elsewhere, but you're just creating this interestingly different experience where you're traversing through a cemetery where everyone is being super respectful. And let's see here. So this is the drainage canal, so we have more to explore here as well. And I also have this other upper place that I want to get to. Good. And I just really like that. It's just a nice little change of pace. The dog says, just watching your Subnautica Vaz and you were singing that song. It's a good song, man. To save our Mother Earth from any alien attacks, from vicious giant insects who have once again come back. Like, dude, my God. It's such a fun, like, dude, Earth Defense Force is the best example of a game that knows exactly what the fuck it's doing. And exactly what it wants to be doing. It's just a great, great, great game. It's a great series. Everything about it is great out of it. Go ahead. Alright, I'm trying to pick off these little bastards, because I want to make sure that we... get the interesting stuff here. So this is the side that I didn't go down before. Oh my God, my poise was low enough that that broke me. Oh, damn, damn. Yeah, this is where I was trying to get to. Oh, come on, a nascent butterfly. Get out of here, man. Get out of here with that garbage. Be gone with it. And there's some bad babies here. But overall... I don't even need to do this shit. I can just... go here. McDonald's says, just cracks me up that Sean just plays large men in the Soul series. Dude, I love being so big. Alright, so let's just go ahead and, you know, there's a side of grace right here. I'm gonna level up. I'm gonna get me some more Vigor. A level 153. Now, when we come back, I will be first checking out what's in this room over here, and then we're gonna go through those gates. I just need to use the restroom. I need to stuff bone eyes, soft fur at my face. Oh, I love you so much. And then we'll be back. So you fought the boss here? I have no idea who's on the other side.